Hey guys, what is going on? It is MJ from Record RC out here. I got two, I don't know, gentlemen, maybe? Is that how I want to describe these guys?
What?
But I got my buddy over here, Mike from here, Carry All RC. He's the head guy in charge. And we also got another head guy in charge. We have Mark from Crawler Cult. Putting out some really cool swag for on the RC. Gentlemen, what is going on?
MJ, how you doing? Long time no see.
I know, right? It's been about a week,
I feel
right
like
about
we were just
yeah.
week on the money. I feel like we were just here. Um, but I really wanted to have a moment to make sure people got to meet our good friend Mark here, and give some people an understanding of the connection of how we connected the dots with Crawler Colt and the importance of having him collaborate with what we're doing here at Carryall. It's been a motto of joint vendor growth from day one, and we happened to bump into him at USTE. I think it was right towards the end of the event, and here there was a lesson to be learned, and that is be nice to everyone, because you never know who the heck you're talking to. And sometimes I become a little short with people, either through emails or phone calls. Sometimes I just don't have time for someone, and consider that a bad trait. But busy lives, being tired, whatever, you just tend to blow people off. So a lesson learned is don't blow anyone off. Give everyone the same courtesy they need, because you never know who you're dealing with. And I caught myself in this position where my voice was tired. It was a long weekend and I was just not feeling it anymore. And the guy stopped me and he's like, no, stop. You really don't understand. I've been looking for you this whole weekend. I wanted to meet you. And I'm like, all right, maybe I better give this guy a half a second here and hear what he has to say. And a minute into the conversation, I knew. I mean, the bells are going off, and I was like, yeah, this is the kind of guy that can put the cool into the carry-all backpack that we needed. Give the bag a little bit of edge that it needed. His humor and imagery, everything he was doing was perfect. So we obviously swapped numbers at USTE, and this was something that, and sometimes I swap numbers with people and it goes nowhere. Um, I'll get empty promises day after day. Oh, I want to do this. I want to be a part of that. And it kind of goes in one ear and out the other. And once you know, as soon as we get back from UST, I was on the plane, not even home, and I'm getting a message from them. I can't wait till we get back, till we can get the ball rolling. And I'm like, you know what? We might be on to something here. This might not be an empty promise. There might be something to this. Long story short, which is kind of hard for me to do, but we're
I'm
going to
glad
keep
you
this
said it,
short.
not me.
Long story short, um, there is a pile of swag that he sent to us twice now, a box full of goodies, bags of pins, bags of patches, um, hand towels, a shop rag with the Crawler Colt image on it. So a rag was always something we wanted to add to the backpack, or a hand towel, something you can use to wipe off your truck, your hands. I mean, there can be a use for a towel in so many ways. To have that a part of it, when he's like, dude, I want to add a towel with my logo. I'm like, perfect. It's exactly what it needs. So not only is he adding patches, he's adding cool patches, ones that you want to actually put on this carry-all bag. They look sick. And the other thing that caught my attention, like I said, was the imagery, using old Iron Maiden logos, like to give you that look of like an Iron Maiden, or Texas slogans, RC humor. Probably going to zing past over 99% of the public's head. They're not even going to get the humor behind it. You have to be an RC guy to understand it. And that's what makes it cool and super funny. So again, long story short, bringing a lot of cool stuff to the backpack. We're still ironing out the details on which bags are going to be getting what. But he keeps pushing me to say every bag's going to get a little of everything. And that's the direction we're trying to get, is get a little taste of the Crawler Cult stuff in every bag. Obviously, the higher tier bags are going to get a little bit more of the good stuff. But you get a little taste, a little sample bag filled with a pin and a bunch of his little stickers. Most importantly, you're getting a promo code back to his site. Once you want to add some more backpacks and once you get the desire to add some more patches and customize your backpack, you've got Crawler Cult to go to. We also have Crawler Volt. We were very careful in not confusing these two collaborating vendors. Crawler Volt, which you'll be meeting next week, focuses mainly on the patches. Crawler Cult, who we're meeting tonight, is much more than just a patch. I hate to even define him as just a simple patch. The other thing he threw in was a custom lanyard with his logo on it. We all know that Joe we're doing at Carryall with his hopped up lanyard.
I've actually got one of the other in the mail today. Yeah. And it sounds like, as usual, Mike got the Mike's. It happens every time, Mark. So from here, because Mike's still talking, why don't you go ahead and get started and tell us a little bit more about yourself? Don't be surprised if all of a sudden, see, there it is. Don't be surprised that all of a sudden I go to a share screen and I come back and I'm just hitting your website. Now, for those of you guys that are at home, there's some entertaining stuff on his site. It is not always for the perfectly, I was saying faint of heart, because I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, bro, that's sweet. My wife would murder me if I rocked it. Sweet, I gotta do it.
I told you, it's bringing the cool, bringing that edge to the bag. It's a little risque.
I find it awesome though, because there's a second, I like the edgy stuff too. Like we have, so another buddy of mine who is doing like t-shirts, he's doing kind of like the more, I would say, should I say conservative? He's doing some really cool stuff, but it's really unique, but it's not as edgy and
not risque.
It's definitely not risque. And I appreciate the people who are not afraid to take it to that next level. Dude, I would totally wear that in Washington, D.C. or poking the bear. Actually, no, I'd wear it in not even want to go there. All right,
but
Mark, tell us, man. How'd you get started? Tell us about your company, because there's a bunch of guys on here that really don't know who Crawler Cult is.
About a year ago, I walked into a local hobby shop, Reckless Hobbies, the plug. But I looked around and I saw everybody in there wearing boring clothing for RC. I've been in the RC game for a long time, and no one has made anything cool other than you look around and you see a Traxxas shirt, a Proline shirt, an RC four-wheel drive. I looked around and I said, man, all these people are the same type of people that want to be in a supermarket, standing next to somebody wearing a shirt, and that person look over and go, oh, you do this too? That's what we're all looking for. And that's that's the truth of the matter. No matter what we're wearing it so other people see it. The other people that are into what we do. And that's whether you're a hunter, whether you're a bicycle rider, whether you're anything, you're wearing clothing that represents what you do. Guy next to you in the store sees you're wearing it. Now you've got a friend, you've got someone to talk to. And that's been my whole life with t-shirts. I would come from the music business and I saw how t-shirts affect different things. And like I said, when I saw what people were wearing, I went home and I searched the internet to see if anybody was really doing what my vision was, and nobody really was. So I said, you know what, I want to make stuff that I would want to wear. That, you know, like this shirt I'm wearing right here, half the people don't even know what this even is. You know, this is from a rap group called Mobb Deep that no one knows who it is, but I do. And, you know, so I went with this, but I like to take pop culture logos and change it and make them into crawler cult to make it fashionable, just so it's just not IRC, and let people know, you know, I have a crawler. I want people to wear something that's fashionable. And that's, you know, I'm not going to stop at t-shirts. I'm going to get into making motors and servos and the whole nine. But right now, to get my name in the game, it's merchandise. You know, any shirt that's sold, you get free buttons, you get free stickers. Anytime anyone sees me around, I'm giving free stuff out all the time.
We left USTE with at least 6 t-shirts. And it is exactly right. He's just there on the trail, throwing them out. Like, here you go, here you go. It's that cool of an atmosphere and a good vibe when you're on the trail, when you bump into this guy.
So,
and his whole crew.
I'm trying to make things that are useful too, you know, not just t-shirts and buttons. I made a lanyard for a controller for your keys or whatever. Like I said, I want to get into motors and servos. I want to make a parts tray that people can keep in their bag to keep their parts in, stuff like that. Anything that's going to help us out in the field, because I'm that guy that's out
there. That's awesome. So I'm sharing your website out to the public.
Oh, I'm just making sure you knew that. I'm like, wait a minute, I hope MJ realizes what's happening.
No, I knew exactly what happened, right? I knew exactly what's happened. That's pretty funny. This one's pretty entertaining. This one right here, though,
when you read the description of the shirt, it's even funnier.
I love it.
Man, 10,000% metal. That's priceless.
I love it.
Yeah, nice. And what I like throwing it out there, the pricing's solid.
Yeah, it is.
That's a solid price. People would drop $20. Well, I'd be 23 because I'm a fat guy. Yeah, but yeah, man, that's pretty solid. Yeah, there it is. Boom. You only go to 3. You got to go to 4.
MJ, I love it when you're laughing, MJ. It's a genuine laugh. You get it, and I can clearly see you understand. Beautiful. You understand the connection. You can see why I hit it off with this guy so well.
Dude, right here.
Mark's 1 in a million.
Known associates. I'm scared. Should I be scared?
Right.
All right, here we go. Oh, that's his guy. His guys. Remember? Yeah, I know who he is. He's a good dude. I don't know this carry-all guy. I think he's kind of sketchy right here. I was shining his head for a nickel right now. And you got your team drivers. Do they know they're going to get a shout out here? Oh, coming soon.
Nobody yet.
Nobody yet. No, that man. That's let's check out the about section. See what you got. That's okay. You know why? Because you got some pretty cool products right up front. The Gator, though, that is. I mean, being the time that we are, you know, that's a little more useful than what people realize, especially for when it gets cold out.
Yeah,
man, that Gator cuts the wind.
I was looking at photos of the last Recon G6 event, and I was scrolling through the photos, and I kept seeing...
Stop talking and read the last sentence. There's a tear in my eye. Well done, good sir. Well done. Well done. Oh, all right. I'm gonna stop the share here.
But you get it. You get it.
Oh my God!
Feedback's coming too.
But see, that's exactly why Mark, you're doing it right, man. With a little bit of humor, it's perfect. But the gator works all year round. And I was wearing a gator mask 2 years ago, before COVID was even a thing, still rocking a gator mask. There's a time and a place. If it's windy and the dust is kicking up, there's a time and a place to be wearing a gator mask. So like you said, it's not just a COVID thing and wearing a mask. There's a time and a place, even when it's cold out.
Oh, you even got the fanny pack. How 1980s is that?
It totally fits.
By the way,
let me see.
As I'm looking,
nice.
The comments going over here, guys. We got lots of people joining us. Trail Critters, got Jeremy Kilburn, Bull Gear, Kevin, Adam Holper, and Tiny Human. By the way, he just blew coffee out of his nose. That's that's epic. Joe Harrington's here, JD. That's awesome.
I think Joe Harrington's probably peeing his pants right now too, laughing his butt off. And I pretty much can guarantee you, Crawler Colt, that you're going to be hearing from Joe Harrington very soon.
Oh, I can imagine. Kevin Gibbs, Anthony Johnson, Peter's in here too. Peter Lundberg.
Peter. Oh, Mark, Peter's the homeboy you met. He was with me at UST.
Oh yeah.
That's Peter.
Coming up still?
Oh, Jesse's here with us. Jesse Parr and crew too are here. So
how about Glenn Shelley? Where's Dreamer at? Is he here?
Dreamer, if you're here, Shelley. You know, that dude. Look, I'm not gonna lie. Wow.
You still got tears.
I do.
I love it.
Oh, that's epic, man. So
99 problems and a crawler ain't one. Like, I could go through the slogans and one-liners and things that Mark is doing, pushing this envelope and bringing some really good humor with an edge, putting the cool in the carry-all backpack. It's the best way I can see it. I sent out a good photo today. We posted it. A backpack going out today to a good guy, loaded up with all that crawler Colt stuff. And I just had to take a moment and look in the bag. I'm like, dude, this is perfect. I mean, I would be thrilled to get that bag just like that. So Jeremy, I can't thank you enough, Mark, for everything that you're doing for us. It's an epic pleasure to have you on board and a part of our family. Again, I can't thank you enough.
Thank you. I'm really amazing to be a part of such a great thing. Even before I was doing this, I was into what you were doing. You know, when I ended up doing that chance thing, you know.
Brother, I'm definitely excited. I have a see.
Do you read that? This will make you laugh. That's a good one.
Oh, it's backwards. I'm sorry. Can you read it?
Yeah.
Oh, I can read it. Mike's got to avoid it because, you know, it is what it is.
Hey, I'm a fanboy, but we still laugh. It's funny.
I guarantee I'm getting a cease and desist on that one. Guarantee.
Yeah. You know what? That's one you need to post and frame.
Absolutely.
Mark, do you have any of those hand blown little?
Is that appropriate for here though?
I think it is. It appropriate? It's a scale. It's scale version of it.
It would give you guys it would give you a scale point, and it would be a great addition to your drivers just for the realism aspect of it out on the trail.
Yep.
Those are on the website for sale also.
Oh yeah, okay. I kind of skipped over those because
you did. Okay. Yeah. Like, well, listen. Hey, MJ, when I met Mark, I was talking about getting some cool edgy photos. Like we were actually talking about like some sort of a model, you know, something to give it like an edge. And he's like, "Oh, you want models? I got models. I can get this. I can get that." I'm like, dude, I got no doubt. I'm just like, I got no doubt you can get it.
I like stickers. Stickers are one of my favorite things. You can put stickers everywhere. You know, I love giving out stickers. So anyone ever sees me, I give out stickers nonstop.
And you did scale ones. You got down to the bumper sticker size.
Wu-Tang.
I like this.
Nice.
Wu-Tang. Everybody can recognize that logo. Like it's
So how many cease and desist orders do you have so far?
In my real life, whew, a lot.
Well, you were also in the music business because that is what it is. How about let's go focus on RC style.
I don't have any yet. I got one
Okay.
from Major League Baseball on another T-shirt thing I was doing last year. I took their logo and they didn't like what I was doing, and they told me that I had to stop.
Can you PM that to me? Because that's
I will.
hilarious. I need to see this.
Yeah.
I got no idea where it came from.
And there was other people doing exactly what I was doing, and because of my wording of it, they didn't like it. I
course they
wrote
didn't.
something.
It's MLB. They do that.
And someone was doing the exact same thing that I was doing. It just didn't have wording under it. I just put one word that they didn't care for, and it wasn't even bad. It was the word thug. That's it. It said Major League Thug, and they were like, "That's not representing what we do." And yeah, I got one from Disney years ago too, I think.
But is it really?
Yeah.
For you,
I'm just a guy selling 10 shirts, man. It's not like I'm selling 1 million and encroaching on their dough.
I bet you go to Patriots games and throw down and throw out the selling some t-shirts, poking at the bear.
Yeah, they'll get you.
That doesn't surprise me. I had to ask. I mean, because they our viewers can hear your northeastern accent.
Right. I was going to ask Mark, tell the viewers where his home base is at, but you
no,
get
better
it right
yet,
away.
can you say coffee for us?
The moment
Say
you
what?
hear this guy talk,
Coffee.
you're going to know where he's from.
Me?
How do you say coffee?
Coffee.
Yeah.
All right, you're normal. All right,
Yeah,
good. Not New York.
I try to pronounce certain things the right way.
Peter Lundberg, I'm going to pick on you because you still don't say coffee right.
I have friends I can't even understand what they're saying.
Yeah,
I get him do it.
He's got his New York accent. There's no question. But you can hear it in Mark's voice too, though. He's got his Northeast accent.
Yeah, you do.
It's good.
But it's
though. I
but
like
you're
hearing
right.
it. Yeah.
Boston. I'm from Boston.
There you go.
Boston.
But
There
that is a great neck of the woods for crawling. It is a big crawling scene up there in the Northeast. You're surrounded by a good group of hobby shops, a good group of guys. Some of the best people in the hobby are coming from that area. You're in a good home.
Yeah, every weekend we go out here, and I get about 20 to 25, 30 guys meeting
That's
us.
a big turnout each week. Yeah.
And we go out for 3-4 hours Saturday morning, and usually Saturday and Sunday. And I work in a store. I work at Reckless Hobbies, and all the customers that I meet getting into the hobby, I invite them, and and they see what I'm doing, and it's help promotion for myself also. Of course, everybody who comes gets a bunch of scale stickers, patch, whatever they need, and I'm just trying to get the name out. I want the name to be a household name. That's what I want.
And more importantly, yes, it's you have your thing that you're doing that's unique with a flair, but more importantly, it's also getting people out.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the one thing that so many people don't understand about the crawler community, is we want, I kind of bash racing sometimes because sometimes they're so secretive about certain things. I get it, I respect it. But like the crawler community is like, hey, this is exactly my setup, down to where you buy it. Here, you get it from this local hobby shop. You get it from this guy. You get it from this guy. Hey, I saw this Reef Servo on sale over here. And tag people out of the blue. You're like, hey, you just Facebook friended them. Like 10 minutes later, I'm looking for this Raw 500. Boom, here you go. Or I'm looking for these in the works shocks or in the works links. Boom, here you go. This is who you contact. It's a beautiful thing. I need a new backpack. Hit the Carry All RC. No joke, right there. And and to add that flair, that swag to what Carry All's doing, because my bag is out there, but it's got patches, man. It's all kinds of patches, and
it's
there's
fun
a couple
to
I'm looking to replace. They're cool. The caution rotating parts one is pretty cool. But I'd love to, something that's edgy, but not like pushing the envelope too much. I like playing the game. I am malicious compliance. My kids know that I'm malicious compliance.
Well, when you were talking about it being a community, one of the things that I do have in the works, I'm going to come out with an app, a Crawler Cult app, that of course will have a link to the store, but I mainly want to make it into a community where, let's say you go to California, you can get on that, who's there, and know you have a friend in California. That if you say you needed a battery, you needed a part, you can look around on that and say, hey man, I'm here. Also, there'll be maps to the places that we crawl at. There'll be a page for people that are having tournaments to come out and talk about their tournaments. There will be a thing to sell stuff, like a online swap meet. But I want to make it so that if you're going somewhere on vacation, you want to take your truck with you, you can look and see where you can go and who you can go with. If there's a meetup, if there's a competition, if there's just some guy, some group of people in town, we're in Allentown, Pennsylvania today. Let's go. We're in Cape Cod today. And, the community will be worldwide. And that's one of the goals that I have for this year, is to make an app.
That's beautiful, brother. That is beautiful. It's I'm looking through the chat as well. We got some really awesome guys who have reputation for some really, really awesome stuff as well. Wes Maids is in the house. I had Wes on not that long ago talking about like some of his stuff, and like what I really enjoy as traditional and as detail. It's like mic level detail, and it's not my detail. But like I'm like seeing, I'm like, how could you take like what such a detailed vehicle and add? You have classy, and then you have edgy with classy. Like that is something that just popped into my head. That would be awesome. Sorry, Wes, I'm throwing you under. I'm putting the spotlight on you here. But I could totally see it. And like
the spotlight.
You're 56. He hates you. I know you loathe the spotlight at all costs. But those 50, 60 style builds you do, Wes, would be a amazing or an 80 square body for something like a collab with Mark over here. Just, edgy, like edgy with class.
Yep.
I just want to grow this hobby bigger than it's ever been. I've been in it for a long time, and I've seen it go. And I think now it's really on an upswing for a long time. Everyone gets bored with stuff and moves on. But I think because of COVID, with everybody being home, everybody found a hobby. The people that were into the hobby now are back in the hobby. I work in retail. I see what comes through the door every single day. And a lot of it is new people getting into this because their friends told them how fun it was. And crawling, we can't keep enough crawlers in stock at the place I work at.
That's awesome.
Got them Broncos coming in. I had 20 calls today. Hold me one. I'm getting the first one though.
Hey, I have a first delivery. Nice. 4x6.
When is it?
Supposed to be Wednesday. Next week, I guess they said.
Oh wow, that's quick.
That's weirdly quick. Trax, what are you doing, Traxxas?
Right?
That's
are you up to?
Oh, they have to make up for the drag slash.
Yeah.
Someone had to say it. Let it be me.
You're not the only one.
It is what it is. I know you guys. I know your affiliations with the shops and whatnot. Let it be me. I have no affiliation with that. I'm just like the manager of shenanigans within the work. There you go. I'm waiting for a Traxxas rep to jump on right there. Yeah. It is what it is. Then I'm gonna get
it won't happen.
You know what? I will frame that and I will put it right over my shoulder so everybody can see it. So looking forward, you've talked a little bit about the future, what Crawler Cult's going, what your vision is. What steps are you looking to get there? Are you going to build a team? Are you going to build, brand? because yours would be more not team drivers per se, but more like brand ambassadors, really.
I don't
Maybe?
know. I don't really believe in that. I believe that if you're a team driver, you should be on a podium. That's the way I look at it. You know, it's like I can hire a company that's going to do just as good as a job as me giving someone free stuff that's not on a podium. You know, for me, the way I really look at a team driver is you really got to be a team driver. You know, I don't want to fall into that social media influencer and brand ambassador. And I get it. I will have brand ambassadors, but that's what they'll be called. They won't be called team drivers. If you're not out there every week driving, you're not going to be a sponsored team driver, because I don't agree with the way that some of these companies, don't give back to that team driver. You know, like I've been sponsored in my life for different things and know how it really works. And we're doing all the work for these companies. What are they doing for us?
Mm-hmm.
You know, what's Traxxas doing for me when I'm tagging Traxxas every 14 seconds? Nothing. They're not even giving us discounts and nothing. And we're saving these big companies so much money on merchandising. On advertising. We're saving them millions and millions of dollars because they're not doing print ads. They're not doing radio ads. They're not doing nothing. They're letting these kids do all the work for them for free. And they're not even giving you a free sticker or a free shirt. They're making you pay. You know, it's a game, and that's the thing. I don't want to be a company like that. I want to be for what we do and stand for what we love, and not, I don't sell shirts for $40. I sell them for almost. I'm not making a ton of money. I'm not. I'm trying to get this name out and get what I want out there. Like I said, I want to make an app. I want to have motors. I want to have servos. I want to have nice clothing. I want to have everything where it's a household name, just like all these other companies are household names. You got Reach, you got Proline, you got RC Four-Wheel Drive. Those are all names that people know. They should know my name, and I'm trying to make it so people want to know my name, where it's a little funny, it's a little edgy. I get a lot of complaints of why everything's black. I make all my shirts black for some reason. I think I only got 2 that aren't black. I like black. Just what I wear all the time is black. It's more edgy. It's more. I think it's more edgy on that end of it too, to keep it in that way.
Speaking of shirts and whatnot, do you guys happen to have any lady sizes? We got a couple requests in the chat. So where can she find the stuff?
Everything on the site comes in almost every size or flavor. There will be some female stuff coming out soon. That's a little edgy, of course. It won't be pink, but it's going to be pretty funny. That'll be out probably within 2 weeks. We'll have, I think, 2 different female-oriented shirts. There'll be some kid stuff too that will be friendly, family-friendly. But then there's going to be some other stuff that people aren't going to like.
Gotcha.
Read the description. Shirts, man.
What works though is there is a niche. There is a niche within the RC market of guys that fit that bill, that want that edge. 99% there is a niche of the market that's not all PG-13 and family friendly. These guys are hardcore, and they drop the F-bomb every 2 minutes, and they bring an edge. They want a shirt that shows that.
Yep.
Yeah. So by the way, right. So Wes is over here asking, made an entertaining point. Real men wear pink.
That's right, but I don't.
On a black shirt.
Hey, I mean, there was one event where I was in a pink, dude. I made a mistake. I didn't actually research the color. It was completely pink, and I could be seen, I don't know, a solid quarter mile away, like pinpointed. Hey, there's a fat guy in pink.
I mean, up here we have a big hunting scene. There's a lot of hunters, so I do have orange shirts coming in, so you don't get shot in the woods.
See, all right, no, that's a great.
I like that idea.
That's a great point.
Serious, I'm being
dude, that is a good one.
Because you got a car that doesn't make noise. They just hear that something coming. They end up shooting the poor RC driver. We don't want that.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right.
Dude, you're on to something there.
We've got, so a lot of the trails that we do here I'm in Northern Virginia, right outside DC. We actually have our bow season extends as a hunter, I'm sure you would enjoy this. Our bow season and doe season extend from like November to like March. We have such an overpopulation, it's not even funny. And that's exactly something that I've actually been fearing personally, especially because I like to travel, go into Pennsylvania. Growing up there, I know rifle season is what it is, but I also, and I avoid RCing during those 2 to 3 weeks at all costs. But, again, for those guys that this is what their lifestyle, you brought up a great point, brother.
Seriously, he's on to something. I like that.
Yeah. Well, hey, Mike,
I'm gonna start wearing orange.
Your tan and orange bags right there. You figure you got to have 150 square inches. I mean, right here, I'm just 150 square inches right here, just in front of me. And then, but everything else is just pure, just safety. I'm not trying to scare nothing. Don't think. Fat jokes abound. Oh, PS 29 all day. Thank you, Jeremy Kilburn. I think you got some PS 29 over on that shelf.
I'm sure I do. Paint shelf.
That paint shelf is ridiculous.
I paint
like Hemi-Storm.
What's that?
I said you look like Hemi-Storm with that paint shelf there. You ever watch Chris DeGraff and his paint shelf? Oh my gosh. Look what came today, MJ.
Oh, is that what I think it is?
They are. And dude, let me tell you a little something. This is the flat black or gunmetal, they call it. And it is 1,000 times better than any photo I've ever seen on the internet. Seeing it in person. These are the new trail wheels, 1.9 beadlock, the newest trail wheels that they released. They came today in the mail, and I just had to tell you, seeing this gunmetal, this flat texture, the weight of them. I know it's not a trail commercial, but they've got me this giddy. They are awesome.
Mark, that's another thing you should reach out. So in full disclosure, I'm a trail driver, as is Mike. Then
but Mark met Peter at USTE, so he's on the fast track. Yes.
Get in with that. They're pulling out.
Peter got him on the bandwagon.
I got the same wheels he did, but mine are in bronze. I got the bronze with the black.
How do the bronze look?
You will see. You will see.
Okay.
They look great. They really do look great. I just need to find the perfect wheels. No, the perfect tires, which I have them sourced. It's a matter of time. Because I know you're a pro line guy, but I love me some voodoo. That voodoo magic, man. Every time I'm thinking exactly the same Godsmack song that's in your head right now. I'm thinking that song right now. And
whoa, wait a second. Did you just say Godsmack?
I do. I love Godsmack, dude.
No. You woke Mark up.
See, on the other side, they're from your area too. So when they see what's in your head, I hope that they enjoy it. I hope they get a kick out of it. They seem like they're really cool dudes.
Yeah, Sully was a good friend of mine back in the day.
No kidding.
Yeah.
To the art of the troll is real.
Right?
Roll.
What is he, like 5'4" or
with heels on?
Yeah, with heel. Okay. He's my height. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a damn good drummer. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
he's a great musician. Like musically speaking, from chord structure on down the list. Yeah,
I'm not believe it or not, I'm going to kind of shock you here. I'm not a big book reader. I am not a book nut, a bookworm.
I know, because you're always wrenching on something.
Right. So I don't have time to be reading books, but I did buy the Solely autobiography years ago. I mean, how many years ago would you know he wrote this book? His autobiography, I mean, had to be 10 plus years ago. There's probably maybe 2 or 3 books I've actually purchased. The other one is Valentino Rossi's, the MotoGP guy, Valentino Rossi. I got his and Soli's. I don't know what it is about that guy from Godsmack who just connects. I connect with him. It must be the height. There's something about him, but he's a damn good singer and a great drummer. I love Godsmack. It will go always get you in a good mood.
Yeah. By the way, Peter just said, Mark, send me a message to get connected. And by the way, Jimmy Keene, there's a flock of birds flying your way. I can't do it because I'm sure there's some I don't want to get flack from my actual day job, but
Right.
Flock of them coming your way because he's like, MJ's going to be laying in bed for a while. He can make us orange vests.
Well, it definitely went perfect, MJ. I'm so glad you had a chance to meet this man. I think you totally understand the collaboration. You get the vision. You understand what we're doing here and why we saw the need to have him a part of what we're doing. And we're Carry All. Everyone involved at Carry All is super stoked to have him here and a part of what we're doing. And we're looking forward to a long future together.
That's awesome. The fact that you were able to just grab one of your shirts,
right?
I know, right? That just makes me excited to see how.
Look at this.
I saw there's another one at a Porsche club that has that. See, right? There you go.
Zoom in on him. I'm missing this.
Yes, you are. Well, no, you can't zoom in.
I can't. I thought I could make him on. I thought I could make him big like you're big.
Hold on. Well, so then you go to view. So all right. Yep. So y'all, we're on Zoom. Just so y'all know. You go to gallery and here. You know what? Here. Go through the.
There it is. Oh,
I'm gonna pin you. There you go. Me. You are pinned, man. Show off those shirts right there. You might have to go back a little bit.
Dude, look at that.
Let the people see. Let the people see.
Yeah, keep it going. This is awesome.
I got some that are really not meant for TV or for Zoom.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Like even your logo, brother. It's like it's just the right amount of edge.
Seriously.
Like that last shirt is something I can wear in my day job.
Yeah.
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 There you go. Yeah.
I like how it's simple.
Read the description on that one.
Oh, I'm going to. I'm not going to share it. I'm going to read it.
It's not that bad, but you'll find it funny. This one got a little green guy.
I understand.
But, and I got a million stickers. I offer these little things online called fun bags.
Yep.
Got a patch, some scale stickers, some other stickers, some buttons, a license plate. And I got some here. Wait, I got these things called dime bags. They usually come with 2 pins. Little stickers here. I give these away all the time. So anybody sees me in trail,
taste.
I'm always holding.
Oh always. Man.
Patches like crazy. Everybody needs patches. Let people know what you love. What else we got?
Nice. Oh man. You realize all of the viewers are like they're
now
don't be drinking anything, guys.
Anyone who's listening right now, hit me up on Instagram and I'm sending you all some free stuff. Stickers to everything.
Beautiful.
All right. Anyone hit me up to get free stickers.
There you go. Fantastic. Hit them up on IG, guys. Hit them up on IG.
Yep. Follow them on Instagram.
Yep. By the way, also I see we over here we got a couple we got Operation 11 Charlie in the house, always taking care of our events. Nice.
I want to get down and send them some more stuff too.
We sent out a sweet little box to Operation 11 Charlie today. We'll let Javier open that up in a couple of days and show you what it looks like, but we're doing something exciting with them right now. A special edition bag for their what do they call it? Their not like their inauguration, initiation. When they donate a bag to a veteran, or I'm sorry, a bag. When they donate a truck to a veteran, we did a special edition backpack, theme colored, to go with every truck now. When they get a truck, they're getting a bag.
That's awesome.
Right on. Hey, Mike, can we mention what we might be doing in the future?
Watching Mike think is
give me a code word. We talked about so much stuff. Code word, anything? Oh, well, shoot. Yes, absolutely. That's 100% yes. What he was so subtle about is the main goal. One of the coolest things that we're working towards with Crawler Cult is to be doing a special edition Crawler Cult bag. It will be themed, colored, theme built around the Crawler Cult edge, with the Crawler Cult flair, and the products that he offers the bag will be outfitted with Crawler Cult stuff. This isn't going to be any groundbreaking or earth-shattering news when I tell you the backpack will be all black.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So we're going with an all black, blacked out, murdered out black bag. And then we're working on the details of everything that we'll be adding to it, but will be all that Crawler Cult edge. Yep.
The Crawler Hub style needs to be
Crawler Cult style.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That's the logo that needs to be on X, if you don't mind me saying.
And we're really keeping this all PG-13 with the long-term vision of what we want in this RC bug out bag for Crawler Cult guys. But it will be outfitted to fit the crawler guys that fit this niche.
So Joe's asking, is that a Stone Pony poster behind you?
That's a Deftones poster.
Okay. Gotcha. Awesome. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on all the messages up here, man. Everybody, by the way, please, if you guys get a few seconds, make sure you hit that like button. I know most of you are subbed, but I gotta say it anyway. But share this one, because it's one of the most entertaining ones that we have. We've had some really good interviews, but this is definitely one of the there's tears in my eyes still. Are you coming to Recon G6, man?
I wish. He's not.
I mean, we
tried.
I know it's a drive, but Eric Warren was able to pop in for like an hour and then left.
No, wait. Him and Eric are tight. They are, acquaintances. He knows who Eric is.
Yeah. You work in a hobby shop, and I know that's near and dear. And hearing where you're from, up in that Great Northeast, it's not it's as big of an area as it is. Where you're at, it's not that big of an area.
Now,
I know you guys know.
Mark has plans for the Recon, and he's not going to be able to come. But MJ, get a load of this. So last week when we were talking to Joe Rope last week, right?
Yeah.
And you throw out this invite. We just kind of spitball it, like, oh, Joe, you should come get your Joe Rope's Recon G6 certified.
He's coming, isn't he?
I'm on the phone with him the following day, booking a flight with this guy. Joe Rope is coming to the fix.
Yes.
He's cashing in his miles and coming to the fix.
Wow. That's
I understand why you ask everyone that we're bringing on here to meet. But we've been twisting Mark's arm and begging him to come.
I really want to come, but before I met Mike, I made a commitment with someone else to sponsor an event up in New Hampshire, and I got to do that.
I understand. I understand.
You know,
I definitely understand. But if you don't mind, I mean, that would be if you're able to get a team together that has that ability to give you a presence there. That is definitely one of the event that Axial Fest in the Midwest, as well as Axial Fest out in Cali, Pearline by the Fire. Those are like the big events that if you can pull a team together, you need to have someone there repping you.
I'm trying to go to Axial Fest, but it's also late in the season for me to try and be a sponsor, get booths.
Right.
You know, I started this a little too late. I didn't think properly on that end, but now I'm fully focused on that. Next year, there's nothing.
It's funny you say that because that's what Joe Ropes was out there last, and like what he did was kind of like what you do on the trails that over at USTE.
Exactly,
just,
and that's what
helping people and just getting your name. You know, it's not even personal getting your name out. You're just being you talking, just being you.
And that's what I was going to say. Is it's not about him having a booth. Mark does his best work when he's out on the trail. You don't need a home base in a booth somewhere sitting down all formal. You need to keep it informal. Out on the trail, bumping into people. You see someone that caught your attention or someone that comes up to you like, oh, I know you, you're Crawler Cult. Engage in your conversation. You're going to do your best work out on the trail, just mingling. I mean, you got this winning personality that just shines through.
Right. But I do, and I will do that. And that's what I love doing. I love interacting with people and meeting people and becoming friends with people. It's one of my favorite things to do. But I also, when I went down to USTE and I've been to other events, in a way, they're boring. Every booth is the same. My booth, we're going to have a DJ.
There's no stripper pole. There's no music. They're boring.
Because you know why? This hobby is 99.9% men. And we're all the same. We're all men. We're all doing this. We're playing with toys, and when you go to these events and every booth is the same, these guys trucks this. I want, like I said, I want to have music. I want to have my friends sit down and meet people, like a model that I'm going to start working with. I'll have her at events so people can meet her, and it's just, I want to keep it fresh and new. So it's not just this grown man thing that just we get together in the woods and drive these trucks around. I want it to be more of a lifestyle where people, not just the day they go driving, they want to represent what they do for the love of what we do, for the love of the tiny trucks. And, in the end, we're grown men playing with toys, man. We got to have a good time with it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Keep it fun.
All right, gents. Hey, we're coming up. We said so for the record of the people that are watching. Adam Holper totally threw a little dig at us for a 2-hour chat fest from last week. So we actually set a personal time. Before we got started, we actually sat down and said, we got to keep it at about an hour. I know Mike's got stuff to do. Mark, I know you got stuff to do. So gentlemen, are there any parting words you want to say to our to the audience, to the people who have just discovered Crawler Cult? I'm sorry, I want to make sure I'm right. Crawler Cult. That threw me off too, personally.
Crawler Vault is next week.
That threw me off. I was like,
gonna confuse
wait a
people.
second. There's this and this, but so
there's a difference.
But the difference is big, so that's a beautiful thing. Is there anybody else you want to shout out? Any parting words?
Well, I'll go first, and I just want to simply say, Crawler Cult. Remember it. CrawlerCultRC.com. You go to his website. That's where you're going to find the edge. Crawler Cult literally bringing this cool swag. I'm the first to admit my flaws and imperfections and the things we don't do right. When we were able to get collaborated with Crawler Cult, I knew it was a win-win. I'll let him bring the cool edge to the bag and fill that blank that we weren't doing. So we're super stoked to have him here and bring this little bit of edge and fun side. So again, thank you, Mark. We're looking forward to a long future working with you, and This is just the beginning, and it was a chance to let the public understand the connection and why we got so why we got so energized by what you're doing. I think the rest of the public's now getting it. They see what you're doing and take it away and say your goodbyes.
Right on. I got to thank both of you guys for giving me the opportunity to speak my nonsense on here. You know, it's pretty fun. But I got to also thank everyone who's been supporting me. It's crazy how much support I've been getting online. I'm already up to 1,000 followers in just a few short months, and it's growing organically just by me being on these platforms talking to people. You know, I'm not pushing it down everyone's throat. I'm just letting people know what I do and letting them jump aboard, man, because it's going to be a fun ride. You know, we all just doing this for fun. Let's just show that we're having fun. You know, and I got to thank my man Sean at Reckless Hobbies, who backs me like you wouldn't believe, man. And, you know, we'll be offering my bag there exclusively. We also have their bag coming out in a couple of weeks to be sold there.
Nice.
I mean, all my guys that I hang tight with, my main man Bernie, my man Nick, all these dudes we roll with. There's so many of them. Justin, all these people help me out, man, and it's beautiful that they help me out. And I think that this year coming is going to be a big thing, man. At these events, it's going to be different. It's going to be different. It's going to turn these events into a good time. Excellent. You know, we need to party and live the best life we can, man, because the way the world is now, we need something like this to take our mind off of all the crap that's going on, man. You know, and it's just, we play with trucks and let's just have a good time doing it. Thanks again, everybody.
Amen.
So one last time, crawlercult.rc.com. Here you go. That's an awesome.
Perfect.
You guys can check it out. You guys saw some of the shirts.
Yep.
There you go. Like, he's got some great stuff. So
I see like 6 of them right there. I'm like, yes.
I know, right? I know where your money's going to this weekend.
Right.
And I also add stuff all the time. And anyone listening right now, if anybody wants to get anything, use code CarryAllRC.
And we have a promo code, you know, like we said, he's fronted a selection of cool stuff, given the crawler market a taste of what Crawler Cult is doing, but it also is followed up with this promo code. So with every backpack or sling bag, basically any carry-all product that you purchase from us that comes with a promo code, you're now getting access to a decent promo code from Crawler Cult for his store.
Yeah, so right there.
All these promo codes were added in the last 3 weeks now. We've added 4 new promo codes that are coming with the bag. We're up to like our Brady Bunch of our family Brady Bunch of collaborating vendors is literally growing, and you purchase one of the carry-all products, you're getting a decent selection of a decent list of promo codes. Not just junk promo codes. We're not talking 10%. I mean, decent value to save you a buck.
So when I first jumped on and I bought my bag before Mike brought me on as a driver, his was, you know, it was that big. I'm guessing right now you are like at a full half sheet.
Yeah, dude.
And like we're talking small print too.
Yes. And they were handmade at that point. Those promo codes, we had a little laugh the other day. They were handmade. We were printing them off in the printer, hand cutting them. I mean, we've taken this step a little bit further and have a professional printing service that will print these out. They come with QR codes. You can hold your phone right over the promo code, link it right back to their website, type in the code. We did evolve and thank you for reminding me of that, but you reminded me of another important point, MJ. That is, you bought a bag early on. You have one of the original OG early edition bags, waited 5 weeks for your backpack to come. You went through the growing pains with us. The most important thing and the coolest thing about our promo codes, and that these vendors have approved, is to make them retroactive for any carry-all bag. So if you purchased your bag a year ago, you can still have access to the promo code today. It's taking a page out of the Operation 11 Charlie playbook, and that military leave no man left behind. So we will leave no one left behind. We're going to bring you up to speed and get you the promo codes that you need. If you're interested, hit us up, send us an email, send us a PM. If you saw the interview with Joe Ropes or saw the interview tonight and you need to have something now, we can verify you purchased a backpack at some point. We'll send you an email back with the promo code that you need.
See, that's awesome. That's awesome. So right there, I threw out your IG, which is Crawler Cult RC, no spaces, no underscores. So that way, because a couple people were asking what your IG was.
Perfect.
Hit me up and I'll send you some free stickers.
Awesome.
And not one sticker, you're gonna get a gang of stickers.
I like stickers.
Yeah, you do. I like stickers too.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a nice package, MJ.
You don't have to do that, man.
No,
you don't. No, you don't.
My man, Mark, awesome.
You don't have to do that, my friend. I do this because, yeah. So look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you guys heard the alarm go off. I knew I had to set an alarm because I know, Mike, I'm throwing you under the bus because Mike can talk and I can talk. And when we get together, Adam Holper's hair goes gray because neither of us stop talking. Mark, thank you for coming on, man. That was a great time. We'll definitely we're gonna have to have you back because I mean I'm in tears. My friend, I'm still dying. I'm gonna go upstairs. My wife can be like, "What were you laughing about?" And I'm just gonna have to share her this website. She's gonna shake her head. And she's like, "You do your tiny truck thing."
I love it.
What it is.
I love it.
Yes. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube land, I want to say thank you guys. I need to give a quick shout out to I'm going to start off with Mark from Crawler Cult, CULT. Carrie all say we got the HMFIC. It's past 10 o'clock. We're good to go. We got also in the works RC, Reefs RC, Northwest Scalar Designs chassis doing a class 1, class 2, and /3 really chassis. And also, by the way, I would say they are technically Recon G6 legal and all that. So that's awesome. And I mean, anybody else that I'm forgetting? I don't even know. Ladies and gentlemen, my mind's boggled. I'm laughing too hard still in my head. Thank you guys for joining us. Like, share, subscribe. Get Crawler Cult's name out there. Let's also continue grow and carry all RC. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm along for the ride. I just happen to be
no. Wrecker RC. We are here. We are along for the ride. You're making this possible, man. Thank you for taking
It's a minor detail, guys. It's fun. I get to meet more people and get to talk more. Oh, darn.
No, you do a great interview. You are an absolute pleasure. And we can't thank you enough for taking the time to do this.
I appreciate it. Mark, great to see you. Mike, I'll see you again next week. We got Crawler
next week.
Vault.
It's with Crawler Vault. You can't even see that. That's with a K and a V. Crawler Vault. It's not confusing. Next week we're with a K and a V at the end. Crawler Vault is the people we will be meeting next week.
Who writes with a highlighter?
It wasn't a highlighter. It was a gosh darn paint marker. It's this glare. It's freaking dome light.
Grow some hair, you'll be all right.
Crawler Vault.
Dude, it's a tough market. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you guys soon. Shine your head for a nickel, and we'll have a great one.
Bye.
Bye.